Cam Stone here once again from Mojoe Outfitters. Today is the morning after. We spent all day cooking yesterday. We were smoking, we were frying, we were making, we made a guisado, a tomatillo chicharron guisado last night. And one of the things we were smoking was bacon. Check that out. Look at that. How's that look against a snow-capped mountain background, huh? Awesome. Turned out great. We smoked it in the Smokin-It Model 2 smoker. I want to say hello to my buddies over at the Smokin-It forum. They're great guys. Go check it out if you're interested in smoking. So what we're going to do today is we're going to slice this bacon up. It's morning in the desert. We're going to make bacon and eggs, maybe some taters in there with it. We're going to do that on the Mojoe griddle. But I'm going to have a guest host today, a guest cook, and that is your cameraman. So he's going to start slicing and dicing and making stuff. So come on over, Chris. His name is Chris Nelson. Here we go. Bye-bye. And it's Chris. Okay.
Here we go. I got a cheap-ass little meat slicer right here, and I'm just going to start slicing it up. Got it set at about, I don't know, 3/8 of an inch. I can go a little bit thicker on that. Ooh, you don't get no better than that.
Look at that.
Got a nice little smoky crust on it.
All right, over in this corner, we have our pork belly that's been brined or cured for the last week. We rinsed it all off, and now we set it out in the desert sun to promote what's called a panicle. And the panicle is the dried outer edge on the top of the meat, and that it makes it perfect for smoking. Okay, now it's time to start our smoke. Here's our pork belly. We've had it out in the sun now. Look at the panicle on that. You can see it in the sun here. Look at that. It's nice and almost like jerky on the skin like that. That's what you want. So we're gonna do that in this smoker. This is the Smokin-It electric smoker. I can set it and forget it. And it's got 4 racks in there. This is the number 2. So Model 2, so we're gonna put all the bacon in there, all the pork belly in there. It will become bacon. And then since we got extra space, I thought let's just do some pork ribs. So I've got some St. Louis style pork ribs. I made up a little rub. I'm just gonna rub it before we put it in there. Oh yeah, and get that all rubbed up. Get these into the smoker. So, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, a little bit more on there, like so. Salt, pepper, some mustard powder, garlic powder. Nothing fancy, but it's going to be good when it comes out of the smoker. This is going to take longer than the bacon is. So let's put these guys on a rack in there. We'll put these on the bottom, closer to the heat source. Okay, like so. That, pull this one out. Okay, that goes in there. Then, it's our bacon. Almost bacon. Not quite yet bacon. So we'll put that one right there. that one like right there. And then this guy going on the top, on the fourth rack, on the top like so. And then I've got hickory. I got 3 chunks of hickory. You put them in this little smokehouse right here. Boom, 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 like so. You take this, you can see the heating element right here. This just goes right over the heating element like so. I got a pan with water in it, just to keep it all moist in there. So let's close it on up. The pork belly is supposed to go at 175, so I'm going to set it at 175 right there. Set it and forget it. We'll come back and show you the smoke coming out of this little chimney thing here. It's going to be so good.
Hey, we're making bacon. We're making breakfast out here in Landers. Beautiful backdrop here. You already saw the part about smoking the bacon and everything. Now it's time to get down and dirty. We're going to make bacon and eggs and some potatoes. We've got the Mojo's all heated up. Put the bacon, yeah, oh, perfect. That's a good 375 just about right there. And then my heat transference, I've been dying to do this with the cast iron. I'm going to make the eggs in there and just do them sunny side up. But I'm going to put bacon on right now, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, those are great. I was worried about the fat content here. I trimmed all the skin off of this, and I thought I took a little too much fat away, but man, lo and behold, on the inside of this stuff, it's just perfect. And oh God, it already smells good. Yeah, we just load this up. Got to keep an eye on it. And it's just Cam and I up here right now, but we got 2 dogs with us, so I have a feeling the dogs might get a little bit of bacon a little bit later. And I like using fresh stuff, but man, when you're out camping or out in the middle of nowhere, sometimes we're just going to use these sliced white potatoes, and it's just for ease of cooking. They're already a little tender, and I'm just going to put a brown on those and use a lot of bacon grease, and then throw any accoutrement that you want on there. So anyway, we'll let the bacon cook up for a little while. All right, so the bacon's cooking. I want to get some of that rendered fat into my cast iron pan. I collect cast iron, and I just love the concept of the Mojoe in combo with this. If anybody's got any cast iron they're not using, you can contact Cam and I'll buy them off you. But I'm going to take some of this rendered fat, just get it into the pan. You don't need a whole lot. And these things are actually like the Mojoe. They're like Teflon after you get them all cured up. So I don't really worry about things sticking. Yeah, the bacon was so much fun to do yesterday. I spent a week curing it, which is, I mean, I didn't spend a week doing it. I just did the rub on it, put it in the reef for 7 days, well, 5.5 days, and then I flipped it every day, and it dehydrates the meat, the salt does, so a lot of liquid comes out. So it's actually in a liquid brine after a while, which is kind of neat. But yeah, we tried a little bit yesterday, and it's really good. I recommend it, and there's I don't know if you read about it, but there's a nationwide shortage of pork bellies right now. Our reserves are way down, so the price of bacon is going up, and if you can make your own, hell, I got 15 pounds for like 20 bucks, and next to nothing in other materials. So I think it's a worthwhile endeavor if you got room in your refrigerator. It takes up a little room. But anyway, we'll be back when the bacon's done, and then I'll start making some eggs. All right, time to flip the bacon for the first time. we'll check it out. We got a nice even heat on the Mojoe right now. The wind is blowing a little bit, so you kind of got to pay attention to a little bit of that. But oh, yeah.
Can you smell it?
Oh, yeah. Do you have
smell it?
smell-o-vision on there? Yeah, you just got to spend a little time rearranging things. But yeah. Oh, that's looking good. That's my piece. Anyway, let me move this one over a little bit. All right, so our last pieces of bacon are ready to go. Just piling everything up on the cooler side of the griddle right now. That's looking really good. And we reserved a lot of the bacon grease, which is great. And now I'm just going to dump these potatoes on here. They'll fry up real fast. We got the, you'll notice we got the griddle lip on there right now, the strap on. So I won't be flinging stuff out into the desert. But yeah, these things are kind of handy, and these potatoes, they fry up pretty quickly. And then while they're on, we're garlic fiends, so a little bit of garlic salt. I always wait to pepper to the last minute so it doesn't burn, but yeah, this will be done in no time. Right, these taters took about 5 minutes. A little bit of grease on there. I'm just gonna shove these over to the cooler side of the griddle right now. Right there. And I do have a little garnish I'm gonna put on there. Just a little bit of cilantro and onions. Those will warm up just a little bit. We just love that flavor. So that'll give it a nice clean taste. And what I'm gonna do now is move my cast iron over to the center of the griddle. Let me get some of this off here. It's so easy to clean this thing. That's why I love cooking on it. But get that over there. We'll move these back in. And let me give it a zap. Let's see what our temp is here. Oh, yeah, that's perfect temp for doing eggs. About 350. Perfect. All right, I'll come right back and start cracking some eggs. All right, last phase of our breakfast. I'm just going to crack a few eggs in our cast iron here. If I break a yolk, we're going to have to go to take 2, but I'm pretty good at this from my line cooking days way back when. Look at that. Not a broken yolk there, baby.
Awesome.
Now we're gonna just salt them up a little bit, and we'll be back when they're done. Right, it's about time to plate up, so we're gonna plate some potatoes with the garnish on there, right there. I'll give Cam 2 extra because he's a growing boy. And then we've got our sunny side up eggs right here. That's our favorite style. You can, if you got a nice cast iron pan like this, you can make them over easy or whatever. But it's they'll just slide right out of there. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the coup de grace, as they say. Let's put a couple of these bad boys on there. How do you want that arranged for the best photo shoot? Oh, right there. How's that?
Awesome.
That's breakfast in the desert, baby. All right, thanks. We got all our hot sriracha. We got fire in the hole here. We got our new favorite accoutrement, the tagine, Mexican salt, I think it's called. But that's really good on all this stuff. We got to eat it because, man, the wind's blowing up here. It's going to get cold. All right, thank you, Cam, for having me as a guest chef.